Alexander here with Broadcast Beat, and we're at the SIGGRAPH Show 2016 at the Anaheim Convention Center. And I'm at the Autodesk booth right now with my friend Marc. How are you, Marc?
I'm good. Thanks. Welcome to the Autodesk booth.
Thank you so much. So tell me, what do you have new here at Autodesk?
Well, we got a lot that we're talking about here at SIGGRAPH. I think the biggest news is probably Maya 2017, brand new version of Maya that's been announced. There's a ton of stuff, and I won't go into all the details, but probably biggest news is that we've actually started to include the Arnold renderer as the default render inside of inside of Maya, which is great news for people that use Maya because they're getting access to this world-class renderer right there out of the box inside of Maya. So that's good news, and we had acquired Solid Angle around NAB time, so it's been a great experience with the Solid Angle team and the Maya team working together. That's one thing. Also, improvements to animation, some great improvements to the Bifrost fluid simulation, and also continuing our motion graphics story, and that's been really great for us. People really starting to look at Maya and adopt Maya for motion graphics, and 2017 brings even some new capabilities in that area too.
Love that. Well, that sounds like a lot of great stuff. Tell me a little bit more about the acquisition that you did around the NAB Showtime and how that's working out for you and what makes it unique.
Sure. So Solid Angle has always made the Arnold renderer, and it's really been kind of production proven in top films used by the best studios. Mm-hmm. And they joined up with us back around the NAB time. And what's great is now we're still, and they're still supporting all the other great tools that can render with Arnold, so that means Houdini, Cinema 4D. Just like if you're using Maya or 3ds Max, we support a variety of renderers you can use with it. But it's great to see how those teams come together and can really do things very quickly and move fast. So, for example, getting that Arnold integration into Maya in just a few short months has been great. We're also announcing on the 3ds Max side, while there's not an actual update to 3ds Max, but the Solid Angle team has worked with the 3ds Max team, and now you'll be able to render, if you own a license of Arnold and you have 3ds Max, you'll be able to send things over and render there as well. So again, just great synergy between the teams all working together.
No, I love that. Quality and quickness. That is the name of the game.
Yeah, you got to go fast these days. And then there's lots of other things happening. It's a great show. We're seeing a lot of people using VR, virtual reality. It's a big big theme at the show here. And we're very excited. We love SIGGRAPH. It's a great time to be in this industry.
I'm so glad. And there's also something else cool that you guys have that you're offering. Let's talk the Vision series and how that's going.
Well, I think that's one of the big differences between a show like SIGGRAPH and maybe NAB, which feels more like a place where you go to see and buy things. Here at SIGGRAPH, what we do, rather than do demos of our products, and there's a little bit of that, but you can really find out what the products do by going online and looking at videos. What we try to do is bring our best customers. So, for example, we have Atomic Fiction, showing what they did in Star Trek, and really talking about their workflow, and not just with Autodesk tools, kind of the whole thing, how they use the cloud, how they kind of go from concept to finish. And we do that. We have several different customers here. We call it the Vision series as well because it's an opportunity for the people that make our software, the guys on the product team, to talk about what's influencing them in the directions that they're looking. Now, we can't tell you what's actually coming in the products, but you'll see things about cloud services and how that impacts everything from rendering to simulation. What we're doing, even in spaces like, we just introduced some new workflows on the architectural side that are using some of our game engine technology under the hood to allow you to take a model of a building and kind of quickly visualize what it's going to look like. So that's why I think the Vision series is somewhat unique, and SIGGRAPH is really a great place to talk about that kind of thing in the industry versus just trying to sell software. But that's not what we try to do here. We try to really get out and be a part of the industry.
Yeah, it kind of gives you a well-rounded view of things. So is there a speaker in particular that you're really excited about and what they have to share, or?
I'll get in trouble if I pick one.
Yeah,
so.
I figured.
But here's the good thing. All of this stuff is being recorded and put online, so if you're not here at SIGGRAPH, you can go back and check it out. And one of the more interesting ones, I'm not saying it's a favorite, but Patrick Osborne, who's an Academy Award-winning filmmaker, did a Google Spotlight VR short film called Pearl. And I saw a preview of his presentation. It's really interesting. It takes you behind the creative process, kind of understanding what it was like for him as a filmmaker to say, I'm not doing a traditional film. I have to figure out how VR is going to work. How do I frame shots? How do I direct where the audience is going to look? And really get, it's not about the tools. It's really about that creative process that requires thinking about using this new technology. So that's a good one to check out, but not my favorite. They're all great. We love all of our vision series.
Well, that sounds very valuable. And please tell us again where we can find those tutorials when they're done, so people that want to see those things that aren't here can watch them online.
Sure, yeah. The best place to go is probably our community site, which is Area. So it's area.autodesk.com. We'll be posting information about it there. We'll have it on our YouTube channels. If you follow us in social, it'll probably be hard to miss because we like to kind of keep getting it out there. These things are very popular, but Area is the best place to start.
Great. Well, thank you for all that you do, and we're really excited. Thank you so much.
Great. Thanks. Good to see you again.
All right.
Have a great SIGGRAPH.
Thanks. You too. We're just having a good time over here at the SIGGRAPH show at the Anaheim Convention Center. I'm here at the Autodesk booth, but we're talking shotgun today, and I'm with my friend Matt. How are you, Matt?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm great. I'm really enjoying this show. I like the vibe.
Yeah, it's so far so good for us.
I'd have to agree. So tell me, what are you presenting new here with Shotgun?
Shotgun is version 7 here at SIGGRAPH this year, and with version 7 we're doing editorial integration. It's a big push into the editorial world. We have a new EDL importer, so it's our cuts importer, and so with the cuts importer you can look at your cut on the desktop either natively through RV, or you can look at it in a web browser anywhere you happen to be. So that's one of the big things is cuts. Now the important thing about that is you can now view your shots in a context-sensitive way. So a lot of review processes, they build playlists, and you're looking at a shot and trying to approve it, but it's hard to approve unless you can see it in context. So now you're able to just click a button and you can see it in the cut. And you can update your cut whenever the editor needs to do that. You can compare it to previous cuts. You can share that information with the rest of the team so that you can see what's changed with the cuts. So that's really important, and the whole schema is represented already in the API. So if you have editorial processes already, it's really easy to integrate with what we've built.
I love that. So just for those of you who may not know, Shotgun is production management system. So that's amazing that I love how you said you can compare, see what was taken off, and see what is new and all those types of things. I can imagine that makes flow easy. So you guys are solving some problems here with that type of thing. Is that the feedback you're getting from your clients?
Yes, definitely. We've also been doing a lot of review and approval, as long as, not just production tracking. That's what we did traditionally, but Autodesk acquired Tweak Software a couple years ago, RV, and so we've been more fully integrating with that and making that part of our review platform.
Beautiful. Amazing. Okay, great. So tell me what your favorite part about being a part of Shotgun is. What do you guys have to offer that really lights you up?
I think it's we partner with our clients a lot, and we help them solve their problems. And so it's, I help manage our support team, and we really try to work with and extend the teams of our clients. We want to feel like we are part of their production team that they can tap into and bounce ideas off of us, and we can share things that we're learning across the industry.
Gosh, that is really great. Do you guys have somewhere online where you upload some of this feedback and some of your community information so people out there can read about it?
Sure. Shotgunsoftware.com is the best place to go. You can spin up a 30-day trial and no credit card required and get that going. And then support.shotgunsoftware.com is our support site, and you can reach out to us and talk to us through there.
Lovely. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us. Did I miss anything? Is there anything else that you'd like to share about Shotgun before we go?
It's really awesome, and people should try it out.
Yes, they should. I second that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.